In an age where the rapid advancement of science and technology dominates our understanding of the world, we have increasingly distanced ourselves from the wisdom of our ancestors. The roles that were once held with reverence, particularly those of female healers, oracles, and spiritual guides, have been marginalized or outright dismissed. This displacement has had profound consequences, not just on a societal level, but on an individual level as well. This book explores the possibility that certain self-destructive behaviors observed in contemporary young women. Behaviors such as cutting, substance abuse, involvement in the sex industry, and alignment with subcultures outside mainstream norms in young women are not simply the result of psychological distress. Instead, these behaviors may be manifestations of a deeper, unconscious connection to the roles their ancestors once held as healers and spiritual guides. Through the lens of Dr. Rupert Sheldrake's theory of morphic resonance, this book will explore how these ancient practices and identities continue to echo through generations, influencing behavior in ways that are both misunderstood and stigmatized today. Chapter 1: The Ancient Role of Female Healers. 1.1 The Sacred and the Scientific. In ancient Greece, Rome, and the surrounding regions, the role of women as healers, oracles, and spiritual guides was deeply intertwined with both the sacred and the scientific. These women were often seen as intermediaries between the divine and the earthly, possessing knowledge that spanned the realms of medicine, spirituality, and ritual. They were the custodians of natural wisdom, knowing the properties of plants, the power of rituals, and the significance of bodily sacrifice. 1.2 Rituals of Healing. The practices of these healers often involve the use of natural substances, herbs, poisons, venoms, which they would sometimes introduce into their own bodies. By doing so, they believed they could build resistance, create antidotes, and enhance their spiritual connection. This process was both a physical and spiritual act, blending the boundaries between healer and patient, human and divine. 1.3 The Marginalized Sacred. Despite their essential role, these women often existed on the fringes of society. Their knowledge and practices were both revered and feared, placing them in a liminal space outside mainstream norms. This marginalization was not necessarily negative. It was a recognition of their unique position in society, one that required them to engage in practices that were both sacred and taboo. Chapter 2: Morphic Resonance and the Persistence of Memory. 2.1 Understanding Morphic Resonance. Morphic resonance suggests that patterns of behavior, habits, and knowledge are transmitted through a non-genetic, collective memory field that influences subsequent generations. This morphic field acts as a repository for the experiences and knowledge of previous generations, creating a resonance that can be felt and expressed by individuals in the present. 2.2 The Collective Memory of Female Healers. The roles and practices of ancient female healers are embedded in this morphic field, creating an unconscious resonance that continues to influence behavior across generations.